Can I take AI generated designs and actually turn them into decent pieces of graphic design? Well, let's find out. And for this first design here, I'm working in Microsoft Bing. Let's go for a logo design and see what it can produce for us. Let's say a modern fashion logo. And I'm totally just thinking on the fly here, maybe a brand name Vexy? I don't know. Anyway, let's see if we can take a few commands and apply them to the AI design. Now, I don't know if you've used Bing Generator before, but as a free tool, it's actually pretty awesome. And here we go, we have 4 quote-unquote logos. And I tell you what though, these are way better than what Midjourney can probably produce in terms of a logo. And I'm thinking we can possibly redesign the top left or maybe the top right. And I am getting a few initial ideas right out of the gate. So yeah, let's jump into Illustrator and whip up a super quick logo redesign. So this logo is going to be created with 0 research and 0 planning, and I reckon in about under 10 minutes. And I have no idea where the word Vexy came from inside my head, but it sounds cool enough, right? Anyway, I'm thinking of an inverted triangle to represent the V, and then the I next to it in some way, like seen in the AI design. I want forward motion lines to represent the modern forward thinking of the brand, but first, I'm going to make some cuts into this triangle. And you'll soon see where I'm going to head with this. There are various ways to do this, but just for a quick slapdash approach, I'm extending lines across the path to make parallel cuts into the triangle. You know, I probably should have just duplicated the shape and used the right edge. Anyway, if I cut into it once more, I can then duplicate it and use it as a referencing point moving forward. But can you see where I'm going with this yet? Here's the original again, the AI masterpiece of brand symbolism. Anyway, let's ungroup this, and now I can use it as a piece of a reference for spacing and cutting moving forward. Outline mode is pretty essential for this kind of design, and normally I would take my time, of course. I would set up guides, maybe a grid and so on, but again, this is just a quick slapdash design. Also, using smart guides is a crucial part of my logo design workflow in Illustrator. They always come in handy. Okay, so we're getting somewhere with this now, and coming back into outline mode, I want to check everything is flush and plush. Yeah, nice. But yeah, my logic here is the triangle is a strong symbol, which is great for a modern brand, and also it can represent a V, which we will do soon. And then the italic lines represent forward thinking, and the I, of course, is next to it. Now, it would be nice to have a full brief to work with, and actually, ChatGPT is great for generating briefs, which reminds me, I have an awesome tool to show you later considering ChatGPT. But for now, I'm setting up the finishing touches here in terms of the layout of the logo symbol. I'm making sure the spacing between each section is the same. So there's a logo symbol for the Vexy brand. Now let's slap some typography onto it. I'm not sure why, but my initial thoughts kind of drew me to this color scheme. I'd probably change it many times if it was an actual project, but yeah, I think for a quick redesign of the AI logo, it's not too bad actually. I must hand it to Microsoft Bing because it's actually used my prompts in a really good way. So for the second redesign, we're in Midjourney, and for this one, I want it to give me or generate a YouTube banner artwork design for a skateboard channel. What I'm noticing at the moment is a lot of skulls for some reason. Let me try that again and change the aspect ratio a tiny bit. And yeah, if we click the results, a lot of skull-based art here. I guess Midjourney thinks skating is all about gnarly death symbolism or something. And of course, we don't have any text or icons that you would actually associate with a YouTube banner. Right, I'm trying a different prompt here to see what it brings up. Wow, more skulls. Well, actually 2 designs. That dude in the bottom left is literally surrounded by skulls. The bottom right looks really cool though, it's just a shame it's just basically skull art. I think the top right is good because the guy is centralized, so I can kind of make use of the space on the left and the right. I like the top left as well, but the guy on the right looks more like a skater, so we're going to go with that one. I'm just going to flick through the stages of my design instead of showing you the whole process. So the original Midjourney design was just too bright and too vibrant for a banner on social media in my opinion. We need to give the text and the details a chance to stand out. So in Photoshop I played around with lighting, shading, and I used the dodge and burn tool among other things. and I think this is a really good base point for the banner. Then applying some typography, icons and social deets, this is the design I came up with. I'm not too sure if I prefer this one or the purple version as seen right here. But what do you think? I know that I do prefer it from the original because side by side it's obvious it was just overly saturated and too bright. AI, in the sense we've just seen, isn't that great at making finished polished designs, but we can use ChatGPT to really enhance our workflows in a very professional way. Linked down below is my PDF download of 60 professional next level prompts for ChatGPT. These prompts would allow you to use ChatGPT like never before and unlock the true power of it in your design workflow. Check it out via the link down below and grab 60 highly functional prompts for less than a Starbucks coffee. Also, click the video on screen if you want to see more before and after content from me here at Satori Graphics, and until next time, design your future today. Peace.